Hello, good people. Thank you for tuning into my video. In this video, we're just basically going to be going over my story of how I went from having zero sales to Amazon to well over 100,000 in sales on Amazon in just under a year. I'll share you my experiences, what I went through, what I liked, what I disliked. So if anyone out there is thinking, maybe I could do this, I can definitely say that, you know, I did it as a 21-year-old, broke in college, and it's definitely possible for any of you out there that are interested in it. So I think this will be very informative for you guys. All right, so to start off, not everyone knows exactly what I do. They know I do Amazon, but they don't really know exactly what I'm doing. So in technical terms, I am doing what you call Amazon FBM, not FBA. FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. FBM is what I'm doing, which is called Fulfilled by Merchant. So I'm basically handling all the shipments, all the tracking numbers, stuff like that. But the biggest misconception that I see is that people think I'm buying like some sort of stock or a large amount of items from China or something like that. No, I am a US supplier based only business. I rely on quick shipping and I don't actually go out in the real world and buy these items. So I'll be, finding retailers, finding suppliers that offer, let's say, this wallet right here. Oh, I dropped my wallet. Let's say I was selling this water bottle. I can find a US supplier here and then I can have them ship it over to my customer that bought it from me on Amazon. So Amazon's price is up here, supplier price is down here. There's a difference, and you collect the difference. So as you can see, this is all remote too. So I can find these suppliers online. I buy them online once I get the sale on Amazon. So buyer buys from me, I buy from supplier, supplier ships to them. It's like I'm basically a middleman in a sense. So it's called Amazon FBM. If you're interested, check the link down below or just read the bio. I talk a little bit about that on my little website that I have linked below. All right, so starting out, before my whole business even started, how did I get into it? My friend actually tipped me off. His name's Asen. Shout out Asen. He actually told me that you can drop ship on Amazon because I already understood what drop shipping meant. It's basically when you find a supplier and you figure out that you can sell stuff online and have it shipped to the customer without ever even seeing it. That's basically what drop shipping is. So he was good at Shopify at the time. I couldn't afford to do Shopify. I didn't have enough money for ad spend, which is a big thing on Shopify when it comes to Facebook or Google or anything like that. I'm working at McDonald's. Remember, I'm broke. I had about $800 in my bank account. He said, "Hey, like Amazon dropshipping is a thing. You should try it." And I was like, "You know what? Like, what do I have to lose?" So at the time, an LLC was I think $500. So that's more than half my bank account. So I just took a leap of faith. I got my LLC, which is what you need to basically sign up for Amazon. Without an LLC, you're not a verified business. You can't work with them. So I have to get that done first before I can even start. So I'm already down 500. So next thing I do is I get the LLC in the mail or whatever. I check the database, it's live. Boom, sign up for Amazon. There's another $40. Then I'm like, okay, I'm waiting around. I get verified. Boom, I can start. And this is when I realized that finding products was not easy. So I managed, just trial and error, finding products, not finding products more often than not. And then I realized there was these Google extensions that basically help you do product research. This was all just just searching on the internet, seeing what happens, and basically they eliminate all the things you can't sell and show you all the things you can sell and see if they're profitable. So that was a pretty much lifesaver. Saved so much time, but it wasn't the most beautiful thing in the world to be spending 3 hours a day finding products and not coming up with nothing. But eventually, the work did pay off. I will say it probably took me a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks to actually find a product, or one or three products, I forget. And I actually got my first sale that day. So this day was, I believe, December 19th. And actually, I'm going to pull it up for you guys right here. So as you can see here, yep, this was my first sale ever on December 19th for $76. I think it was a guitar or something. This was an incredible feeling. I made money in my sleep. I'm all gassed up about it. But like it was one sale. I got a few more that day, and then I just fell off. Christmas is like right here, so no one's buying my shit anymore. So I'm just like, whatever, let's just keep trying, keep trying. New year, New Year's resolution, whatever. January comes along, I wake up on January 5th, I get $400 in sales that day. That's incredible to me. I only have $300 in my bank account at the moment, and I'm just like, wow, I just made $100 or 150 or profit or something like that. I'm ecstatic, you know. I just like at this moment I was only thinking about what can I do more? What can I do more? I want more. I want to make serious money with this. But my biggest problem was I didn't have enough credit. So I was limited by how much I could buy to sell, essentially. Because if I oversold like $1,000 of products and then the products cost me $500, if I didn't have that money, there's going to be issues. I can't get the product there. I'm going to get in trouble. So I ended up applying for a new credit card, I think mid-January, and then I could afford more sales. So I ended up doing I consider this my first month because I had 4 days of, you know, the end of the year 2020. So I ended up doing 1,600 my first month. Let's just go through the progressions here. I'm going to show you guys the next month real quick. So this is my second month. You know, I'm doing a little bit better than my first month. I'm, you know, starting to be consistent. My average order value goes down a little bit. I'm selling cheaper products. But that second credit card's coming in clutch because now I can afford to sell this many. But my main focus here is just keep going up, stay consistent. And then we'll just pull up the next month after this, which is March. So we go from 2,000 in sales to 8,000 in sales. So I basically 4x my numbers in another month. This is the month of March. So also that first credit card I had $800. My second credit card was like $2,000. So that ain't gonna cut it for this. So I think it was like early March I applied for another credit card, and this one was only for a couple more thousand, so I could actually afford it. Keep in mind I don't really know much about credit at the time. You know, I did it correctly. All your bills get paid on time, but just make sure, you know, you're going to go for like a really good credit card so you don't get too mixed up with the, you know, the dates and stuff like that. But at this time I'm getting really excited. I'm like, wow, like I think I broke 10,000 sales this month. So I'm really excited. Like I want to see where this goes. Fast forward to April. Let's see how much we did in April. As you can see here. Okay, so I take a little dip. Like I don't do as much. I'm staying consistent though, which is important. I think this was like a really busy month for me in college, so I didn't really do much product research to sell more. I'm just selling the same shit over and over, really, really passively. Let's fast forward to next month, to May. I don't know, I think May is when I pop off a little bit. So May, I pop up a little more, 11,000. I did my whole entire previous sales for the last 3 months in this exact month. I believe I get another credit card here just to make sure I have enough if I, you know, explode one day in sales. So yeah, as you can see, I'm constantly, you know, climbing the ladder here. Fast forward, this is like the start of summer. This is where I'm like full-fledged force into this business. This is nothing else matters except this. You know, I'm not really going out. I mean, I'm making 10,000 for this month, so I'm staying very consistent above the $10,000 mark, but I'm really looking for that push to 10,000 plus. So I start going crazy with product research. I find out, you know, more efficient ways of doing research, which I go over in my course that's linked below. But I just figure out like 5 different ways to find products, and some of them are clicking, some of them are not. But as you can see, next month in July, stuff really started to click in my head and with Amazon at the same time. And boom, you know, 24,000 for I just doubled my sales again. I basically did my entire worth of sales over the past 5 months previous in just 1 month. And this was a crazy amount of traction. It was actually around here where my credit started going up as, you know, month to month I'm making payments. I'm spending ridiculous amounts of money. I'm paying all of it because I'm getting more profit than that, obviously. So my credit boosts from what, like a 650 starting out, and it goes up to like 700 plus. And now right around here is where I'm like, okay, like these are some serious numbers. I need some serious money to, you know, fund all of these sales. So I apply for an Amex Gold. Amex Gold is an unlimited charge card, so it's good for businesses, but if you fuck up the payments, it can really fuck you. So I have to be very careful with this. So don't have a spend limit. Perfect. We can go to the fucking moon. All right. So the month of August, I actually hired on the 1st of August a product researcher, which helped me personally like take off the time from finding these products and really focusing on just making sure my account is in perfect health. Like I can ship everything on time, I can order everything, just tracking orders, stuff like that. Like now I have more time for that. Whereas before I would split it 50-50 with product research and then handling my account. But as I'm, starting to become more legit business, I don't have that much time in the day, especially with school rolling around soon in September. This is pretty close to the date. But she's basically just finding me stuff to sell. I upload them and I sell them. So she's given me a real help in the end of trying to boost my sales, trying to boost my numbers. So that's her only job. She works like 5 days a week, and yeah, she works 40 hours a week, and it's great. She's from the Philippines. I don't ever have to see her. I just talk to her on Skype. It's very simple, straightforward. So yeah, she did a great job her first month. This is my all-time sales for the month at the moment. And then the next month in September, I believe towards the end of September, I actually hire a store manager. So all the stuff that I'm doing, taking my time for every single day, ordering the products, making sure products are there, tracking numbers, stuff like that, is now being managed by someone else. Her name is Maricel. So now I have two VAs, one that finds me shit to sell and one that handles the rest of the shit, aka store manager. So now all the stress that I, previously had for the last 8 months, like is now gone. She handles everything. She's experienced. I made sure of it, and she knows what to do. And the only thing I really have to do now is basically just, answer their questions if they have any. So 21,000, we took a little dip in sales. It's fine. We're working our way back up. Towards the end of September, it's a little slow. So that's fine. But at this point, it's completely automated. So I don't do anything anymore. I'll even pull up, so the first day of automation started, I believe, here. So it's been about 16 days. It's currently October 13th. Yep. So as you can see here, 24,000 since I've started, doing automation. I haven't touched anything. I haven't done anything myself. All these 249 orders was done by Maricel, and all of the stuff being uploaded was by Ella. So let's just give the month chart for October. 18,000. It's only been 13 days. I haven't lifted a finger essentially, and I'm on pace for my highest sales in the month. So that's where I'm currently sitting at now. I'm really excited. Like I really think we're gonna burst through the $26,000 mark, and I'm honestly shooting for $200,000 by the end of this year. So as you can see, the year-to-date chart reads well over $100,000 in sales. We're on pace for $200,000 for the end of the year, which is really exciting. If you guys are interested in something like this, starting your own business or starting some sort of passive income, I do offer a course on this. I'll link it below so you guys can go check it out, read about it, read exactly what you'll be learning. It's a complete beginner course, and it does have some intermediate aspects to it as well. If you already have a store, I can teach you how to automate it, how to basically excel your business to the next level. But if you're a complete beginner, it teaches you how to get your account, how to start out, how to set up your account, how to find products, what to do when you get your first order, stuff like that. Like everything I did when I was struggling, was kind of a complete walk into the dark. So I basically shed a light on everything that will happen, on your way up as you're, being successful with the business. So if you're interested in that, either, just reach out to me or just click the link below. Thank you so much for watching, guys.